there! I'm Ken. This is CRT. Welcome to this episode. In this episode, I am going to be opening up this eBay package that I picked up. It is actually a computer out of China that I picked up. So it's modern, yet it emulates older systems, which is why I bought it. Now, it was inexpensive, so I'm going to find out if it was worth it or not, or is the half price that I paid for this from what it's normally charged too much? I don't know. I'm interested to find out, so let's open this up and take a look. And there we go. This is the Taiwan PC-1. Yeah, it was just the computer box wrapped in bubble wrap and then plastic. So the packaging leaves a little bit to be desired, and the box has managed to get a little bit crushed on the trip over here. Let's see if the computer survived or not. Well, looks like everything survived. Oh, there's a loose key here, though. I mean, it's okay. And then in these boxes, we have what? Let's see, this will be a composite cable, the power adapter with a power switch right on the power adapter on the line. So that means there's no power switch right on the computer. And over here we have a USB mouse. It's not actually the worst USB mouse I've ever had, so don't know how it'll work or not, but let's hook this up and take a look. So, funny story, here's the inside of the Taiwan PC-1. I took it apart because, well, first off, let's just take a look at the whole computer is right here. Little computer on a tiny board. There's an extension cable here going to an SD card reader. And this is the keyboard interface board here. And yeah, so I discovered it's better to run this through the HDMI out here because my composite capture card won't properly capture the signal from this thing. So I plugged it in, tried it out, turned on, tried it again to record it. Nothing happened. Well, I thought something had gone wrong with the computer, so I took it apart to see if I could see what was wrong. Couldn't find anything wrong with it. Well, I should have just tried plugging it into a straight HDMI connector because it turns out that my crappy little HDMI capture card broke. So I will continue looking at this thing once I get a new HDMI capture card, or if that takes too long, I'll just point a camera at the screen to go over this. There we go. This is the desktop. This is all the preloaded, well, some will call it bloatware, which a lot of it is, that is on this thing. There's a bunch of games that are preloaded onto it, a couple of emulators. Yeah, so we'll just start having a little look around. Like, some of the stuff that I've seen people say is that it's an extremely slow, unresponsive little computer, but honestly, I don't think for the price it's that bad. So you got some just some simple little games like this. A tower jumper, I don't think I've ever played it, but you just got to avoid the colored squares. Anyways, that's that one. One that I've played a little bit. Well, I did have to order a new capture card, so this has been about 4 or 5 days since I opened this computer up, so I've had a chance to play around with it a little bit. And here's one I quite like. It's a little dungeon crawler. I'm just going to turn the volume down on this a little bit. There we go. So, yeah, you just wander around and you fight things and you kill stuff and you get treasure. Exactly the type of game I love to play. And then, of course, you've got your regular Minesweeper. There's chess on here. This thing is... Apple Flinger is kind of like a... I guess Angry Birds. Let's see. I'm getting to the reason that I actually bought this. One thing that's on here that I found. Load a disk image. There we go. Let's take a look at something, I don't know. Christmas games. So the other thing I don't like about it is it's got this red background here that's supposed to be a keyboard so you can type with it, but it's very distracting. Another thing about this computer is the keyboard is not great. So I have a secondary keyboard hooked up so that I can use that keyboard instead. It's an Apple keyboard, so it's got extra USB plugins on it. So, because there is only one USB plug-in on this computer, so this gives me a couple more ports for that too. So this is the Apple II emulator anyway. It works. It's a little bit annoying to have that red keyboard in the background. Now, to get to the actual reason that I bought this. A Speccy emulator. So, we have, let's load up a game here. I downloaded a couple of games onto this computer. Just so you can see how it works. There we go. How about some Dizzy? All right, so I've just been fooling around with this game a little bit because, yeah, I've never played a Speccy before, so I know nothing about them. Been figuring it out as I go. So as you can see, it's, yeah, the graphics and everything on it, not too bad. I'm quite happy to have a Speccy to play. Spectrum emulator. So this was actually the entire reason for me buying this, because I really do want to get my own Spectrum. But at least now I can try out a few of the games, know what I'm looking for. Yep. I'm following. Okay, so that is the Spectrum emulator. Yeah, it's got a few things to explore on here, and it does have a USB or a SD card reader on it, so you can download other stuff onto this computer. And another interesting little thing that I found while I was searching around on this computer just for fun is this little, I guess it's a version, their version of programming language or something. Anyway, there we go. So this is, well, as you can see at the top, Taiwan Basic. And nice thing about this is it's really easy to get the computer to actually talk, say anything you want it to. So this could be helpful in making some videos. Oop. And hit F12 to run the program.
Hello, you are watching Canadian Retro Things. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment below.
And that is basically what you get if you order the Taiwan computer. There we go. That is a quick look at the Taiwan computer. Now, what did I think of it? You know, it's interesting. I never would have bought this at the regular price that they were charging, that just about $80. I've looked at it quite a few times and thought, no, not going to take a chance on that. But the fact that it came up for just over $35 is the reason that I picked it up. And I'm not disappointed. I am having a lot of fun playing the Speccy games on here. It's surpassed my expectations on how well it works. I mean, I was expecting it to be very glitchy and difficult to run, but it's actually fairly user friendly and simple to get things going on there. I'm probably going to try and throw a couple more emulators on there, and yeah, I can just use this as a portable little emulation computer just for fun. So yeah, the fact that it was just over $35 really sold it for me, and I'm happy I got it. Definitely, if you get one of these, have a spare USB keyboard, preferably something like the Apple keyboard, which has the extra USB plugs on it. Then you can use that rather than this keyboard, which is fairly unresponsive. That's my only gripe so far that I have with it. So I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this little computer with me. If you did, you know what you can do with the liking, the subscribing, and or the commenting below, because anything and everything you do is always greatly appreciated. That's it for now. I guess I'm going to go play some more Spectrum games. See you next time.